Hi, this is Mac with PriceActionTradingSystem.com, and this is our chart lesson for Tuesday, July the 3rd. And it was a short day today, a holiday day, starting the July 4th weekend off here in the United States. So, big holiday for us U.S. citizens. If you're elsewhere, um, hope you're enjoying the shortened day as well. And I was trying to decide if I was going to do a chart lesson today, but since definitely won't have any one tomorrow, the market will be open during the overnight hours until about 10:30 tomorrow, and then it'll close again. But it's not worth fooling with. And you can see there wasn't a lot of wasn't a lot of volume today, but it was a steady uptrend. And this is one of the things that you'll find sometimes is that even though there's not much happening, not a lot of volume, it's still just a steady uptrend. This is one of those days where you see those steady, small but choppy trends with all the little small bars. It just keeps working higher and higher and higher, and that's exactly what we had. We had an easy to find trend line here and a nice little channel. Um, I actually, this trade was before the regular open here, but I marked it because I know some people trade that, and I actually came in early this morning too because I knew I was going to be out most of the day today working on some other things, and so I came in early this morning just to see if maybe I could catch a trade, and I did. And we had this failed break lower, then a little pull back right here. We kind of broke above all this right here and pulled back, and we tested that support area again, and it held. And so there was a nice setup right there with the idea that prices were probably going to come back up in here somewhere, and that's exactly where we went to. So a nice easy scalp right there, nothing more than that. No runners on this trade. And I did want to show you this right here. The reason I marked this in green is there's no trades in there. Even though you got your trend line coming up through here, it was really risky going long right here in this big trading range. And that's all this is just a big trading range. And you can see there just wasn't much volume last night. There was just nothing going on during the overnight. And that's typical for a big U.S. holiday. That's just kind of how it goes, and you got to get used to that. And there really wasn't. There was actually a breakout pullback long right here, but again, you got this double top, so it's really risky, and you're getting close to the upper trend channel line here. See, all I did was clone this line or copy this line and move it to the top of the price action. And it could have been further out here, or it could have been further inside really. And actually, that's probably. I actually think this is it right here because you can see prices kind of bouncing off the line here. We did break above it. We bounced off of it right there. So I think that's the trend channel basically right there. And so it was really risky getting long right in here this close to this line, even though prices did go on higher. That's what happens sometimes, by playing it conservative. Sometimes you miss some trades, but it'll keep you out of a lot of bad trades. And so the next entry was way up here. This is a two-legged pull back to the EMA, the trend line, and you should have been able to find this trend line. And then we had a second entry long right here. There's just another pull back to the trend line, a perfect touch, and then a reversal. And then we had a second entry long right here. And this was really choppy and all overlapping. And but it is a second entry long. And it is one of those choppy kind of days where, prices just keep going higher. And so we're coming off the support area. So it was worth risking, taking that trade right there. We actually tested the line here and then tested it here. It went higher again. And so it was still a good entry. And even though it's not the perfect one, it's a one pull leg back, another trim to go higher, and then the second leg back. So it is a second entry long or a two-legged pull back to the EMA. So that that's enough to make it worth entering there, especially when we've been going up like that. And you can see these two legs in here. I'd call that leg one right there, and then the little correction, and then look at leg two to the tick almost. So it was a nice two-legged move coming out of this little trading range here. And that's pretty much it for the day, and I'm not going to waste any more time today. That's really all you got. And even though the market's going to be open during the overnight, it'll close tomorrow at 10:30. It's probably going to look just like this. I say that, and it'll probably be one of the best trends ever. But it's generally not worth your time trading in these holiday hours. It moves at a snail's pace, and then suddenly something crazy happens, and it rockets off in one way or the other. and it's just very difficult to read the price action and to get a rhythm because of the way the market moves during the overnight. So my suggestion is leave it alone. If you want to do some practice trading, maybe that's okay, sim trade, but my suggestion is to leave it alone and take a break and wait till we get going again on Thursday. So I'm not sure if I'll be here Thursday or not, so that was another reason I wanted to do this chart lesson today. Plus it was just going to be a short one because it's only a half a day of trading today. But anyway, I hope you if you traded, I hope you had a good day. I hope you caught some of this trend. And if you didn't trade, great. And I'll see you maybe on Thursday and probably on Friday. So this is Mac with PriceActionTradingSystem.com. Have a great July 4th holiday, and we'll see you next time.